were first born, you were so tiny. Oh my gosh. You came a month early. Surprised everyone. Nobody knew what to expect. I tried not to show it, but I was certainly terrified. But then you cried. I remember that was one of the happiest moments of my entire life. Someday your mom will tell you the story about how your name was almost Buzz. Your brothers were pretty adamant about it. It doesn't really matter what your name is. Or how often we get to see each other. I'll always love you.
Nap. But we need to get your whoopee, don't we? Where is that?
Yeah, it's in the inside pocket. Yeah.
Okay. You want your whoopee?
Yeah, I'll get it for you. There it is.
Thank you. It's his blankie. He can't sleep without it.
It's good to know.
Yeah. Okay, can you say goodnight? Can you say bye-bye?
Night, buddy.
Can you say bye-bye?
You be a good boy for your mom, okay?
Okay.
I know this isn't easy. I'm sorry, man. I just want you to know how grateful I am, okay? Just because I handed him over to you doesn't mean I don't still think I'm his father. I don't understand. I mean, you still think you're Aiden's real father? Honestly, Lucky, I don't know. I mean, Elizabeth hasn't been exactly forthright about the paternity of her children, unless it suits her, of course.
Well, you can get another test, like I said before.
It's not necessary. I've already agreed to bow out of Aiden's life. I mean, that's what you need, isn't it?
Hey, don't do this for me, okay? Don't invoke some sort of mercy rule to keep my heart from getting stomped on. Especially when I can see how difficult this is for you.
We all pay a price for our sins, don't we? This is mine, so be it. But you were right, though. It was my instinct to take Aiden and run. With my money and contacts, I could have stayed hidden for years.
I know. What changed your mind?
What changed my mind? I paid a visit to Emily's grave. It seems even in death that woman can set me straight. And I didn't want to start this Cassadine-Spencer war all over again. Especially after you and I worked so hard to get past it. To undo it now just didn't make sense. Wasn't worth it. Especially if it's going to cost me my brother. When Spencer was born, I was quick to hand him off to the help because I felt like I was going to do something wrong or I was going to fail him in some way. So I provided him with a steady stream of tutors and nannies, thus dooming him to the same lonely existence that I had to endure during my life. I made a conscious effort not to do that with Aiden. Tried to be a real father to him, and Spencer deserves that too.
What does that mean? I mean, what do you plan on doing?
I'm leaving here. For good. I'm gonna go get a fresh new start. There's just too many memories for me here, man.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go to Zurich for now, I guess. I made arrangements for Norma to stay on as Aiden's nanny, if you like. I mean, I've paid her through the year, so you can.
It's very generous of you.
Yeah, I just didn't want everyone in Aiden's life that he's come to rely on to suddenly disappear all at once.
I know things are complicated, but I want you to stay a part of Aiden's life.
No, I do too. I mean, but I understand if that's asking too much right now.
Aiden isn't the only reason why I'm leaving. Emily's death had a profound effect on my life. And in the years since, all I've done is try and find a substitute for her. You know, someone who can get me back to that place where I'm truly happy. And all I wound up doing was hurting the people that I love the most.
Doesn't mean you have to leave, Nikolas. I mean, that's in the past.
No. I used to take comfort in knowing that I could still feel her around me. And now it's all just a reminder of what I can never have again.
You don't know that?
Yeah, what Emily and I had, Elizabeth. Nothing will ever compare to that. Nothing.
I'm sorry. They need me at the hospital.
I can stay with Aiden, you know.
When are you leaving?
Plane's waiting for me.
When will we see you again?
You take care of yourself.
I'm not saying goodbye.
Gonna do slash the tires on my jet.
I was thinking something more along the lines of cutting the fuel line so you land in the Atlantic.
Touche, brother, touche. That's Cassadine-esque. I like that.
Why are you doing this? Why are you leaving?
I'm just tired. I'm exhausted. All the drama that's gone on over the years, I've had enough of
Don't
it.
give me that. We've known each other for too long for you to give me some kind of cop-out answer. You're running away. That's what this is.
Hold on.
And I want to know why.
Hold on. Forget my reasons for leaving. Why in a million years would you want me to stay after everything?
Because this is where you're supposed to be. I mean, I want you in my life, okay? I want you in my children's life. You're my brother. And I love you. And like I said, that's non-negotiable. And it's not just because of blood. You're one of the only true friends that I've ever had.
How can you say all those things after everything that I've done to you?
Okay, look. Deception is wrong, right? I mean, we agree on that. We've been through it. That's easy. But your affair with Elizabeth never would have happened if her and I were in a healthy place. A woman who is madly in love doesn't do that. And what hurt me the most was just losing her. And all the anger and the rage that I put towards you for the lies and the betrayal, it was just a cover, man. It was just a way for me to deal with that. I mean, if Elizabeth and I had split up and then you guys got together, you think that wouldn't have hurt just the same? If she would have had an affair with some stranger down the street, it would have been the same thing. You're not what you think you are, Nikolas. You didn't just wake up one morning and decide, hey, I'm going to betray my brother. It didn't happen like that. There was a lot of brokenness with all of us. You're not the villain you think you are. And I'm releasing you from that right now.
Only my brother. Well, I need to at least attempt to try and articulate what I think happened. Okay? I loved her. At least I thought I did. You know, I had this grand vision in my head. You know? The American dream, or whatever it is, the white picket fence, the Labrador Retriever, all the stuff that goes on with that. And then I realized that it just wasn't my dream. It's just another substitute for what I can never have again. That's what it was. Now, I don't do this very often. I don't think I ever have. But you are my brother, and you're going to listen to me right now. You understand? You understand me?
Yeah.
When you're lying in your deathbed, and you're about to take your last breath, what do you think you're going to think about? Huh? Some big case that you cracked that nobody else could solve, some nice vacation that you took with all of your friends? Not even that intervention that you had with Luke that apparently didn't do any good. You're not going to think of any of that stuff. You're going to think of one thing and one thing only. And that is, just before you pass and you hold your hand out, the only thing that you are going to care about is whose hand is on the other end, brother. That is it. If you can answer that riddle, then you figured it all out.
I'm gonna miss you.
And you. Another day.
Hey, Nikolas, there's just one more thing. It's been bugging me for like the last 15 years, and I've just never asked you about it, but you grew up in Russia and Greece. Never lived in America till you came here to help Lulu. How come you never had an accent?
Who says I haven't been using one the whole time? Farewell. So what do you say? You ready to go on this big adventure of ours?
Yeah,
Yeah? All right, come here. I love you, buddy.
I love you too.
Oh, look, there's our plane. Let's go on that adventure. Come on.